Hi students. Now, today we are going to continue the arithmetic progressions chapter. So, last class we discussed about the nth term and the formula of nth term also. So, nth term is denoted as a suffix n equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Remember, this nth term is also called as last term of the AP. Okay. So, we are going to do sums regarding this topic today. Okay. The first one, determine the AP whose third term is 5 and seventh term is 9. So, we have to find the progression, arithmetic progression, where the third term and seventh term are given. So just we will just check how do we do. Given, always write given. So what is given here? Third term. So nth term an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So third term, just you replace n value as 3. So what do you get? A plus n minus 1. So n is 3. So 3 minus 1 into d. So which will give you a plus 3 minus 1 is 2, a plus 2d. So this you take it as equation 1. Next, what is given? Seventh term. So similarly, a7 equal to a plus 7 minus 1 into d, which is a plus 6d, which is equal to 9. So we got two equations. So just repeat. First you have to write given A3. A3 is given 5. Okay, so A3 can also be written as A plus 3 minus 1 into D, which is, just I am following the nth term formula, just replace the n with 3. So A plus 2D and A7 is A plus 6D, and A plus 2D is given as 5. Just you write it as 5. So solve these equations 1 and 2. You will get the values of A and D. So how do you solve? These are two linear equations. First you write A plus 6D equal to 9. Next you write A plus 2D equal to 5. So observe here what we have to do, and you might have studied the arithmetic like linear equations in two variables. Okay, so now we have to subtract. When you subtract, the signs will change. Okay, the signs will change. Here you see this is plus, so it will become minus, and this is already plus, becomes minus. Again, this plus 5 becomes minus 5. So A and A will get cancelled. 6 minus 2, 4D equal to 9 minus 5, 4. So D value is 4 by 4, which is 1. Okay, so we got D value as 1. So once you get D value as 1, you have to find A. So any of these two equations you can choose to find A value. So just let's take first equation. So A plus 2D is equal to 5. Okay, so when you substitute D value as 1 here, just take quotation here, A plus 2D is equal to 5. So here D value just substitute as 1. So A plus 2 into 1 is equal to 5. So A plus 2 is equal to 5. A is equal to 5 minus 2, which is 3. Okay, we got D value and A value. So we can write the AP. What is the general form of AP? We have A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus D, A plus 2D, and so on. So what is A value? 3. A plus D is 3 plus 1. Next A plus 2D is 3 plus 2 into 1, and so on. You can write it as 3, 4, 5, and so on. Okay. I'll just repeat once again. Here given third term is given and seventh term is given, we have to determine the arithmetic progression. So here always remember you should write the given first. What is given? So A3, always we know that A3 is A plus 3 minus 1 into D. Just I am replacing n value here. A plus n minus 1 into D. We have given n here. So n is 3. So A plus 3 minus 1 into D, which is A plus 2D. That is given as 5. Next A7, which is A plus 7 minus 1 into D, which is A plus 6D, 9. So this take it as equation 1 and 2. Solve these two simultaneous linear equations. So A plus 6D is equal to 9, A plus 2D is equal to 5. Subtract. Okay, when you subtract A and A, this both will get cancelled. 6 minus 2, 4D, and 9 minus 4 is 9 minus 5 is 4. So D is equal to 4 by 4, which is 1. Once you get D value, substitute this D value in any of these two equations. You will get A value. So first equation, I considered first equation. Go with the easiest one for substitution also. Don't take the equation which is having little higher values, so that you may get confused in middle. So better you take the easiest one. A plus 2D is equal to 5. So A plus 2 into 1 is equal to 5. So A is equal to 5 minus 2. This 2 will go to the RHS. So it will become 5 minus 2, 3. So A value you got it as 3. Once you get A value and D value, we know the general term of general sequence of AP, A plus D, A plus 2D, and so on. Just to substitute the values. So A is 3, A plus D is 3 plus 1, A plus 2D is 3 plus 2 into 1. So we'll get 3, 4, 5, and so on. This is the AP which we have to find. Okay? Yeah. Let's move on to the next sum. This is some which is interesting. So check whether 301 is a term of the list of the numbers 5, 11, 17, 23, and so on. So when you consider this AP, whether the question, you have to understand the question properly. 301 will come in this list. Means you will write 5 plus 6 is 11, 11 plus 6 is 17, 17 plus 6 is 23, plus 6, 29, and so on. The list will continue. Where it ends, we don't know. This is a AP which we don't have the n value. So we have to find whether this term is there in this AP, arithmetic progression. So how to find it? For that, imagine that this is the term, general term. Again, we have to consider the general term formula itself. So whenever you consider the general term formula, okay, just let me write the general formula once again. A plus n minus 1 into D, right? And the number which you are going to find is 301. So that should be one term in this. So imagine that that term is 301. So which we are going to find, because this is the term which we are going to find. We don't know, so I am assuming that is as an nth term. So, and before assuming that, find A value. In this sequence or in this arithmetic progression, what is A? The first term, which is 5. And what is D? As you know that the common difference is second term minus first term. This we did in the last class also. 11 minus 5. So which will give you 6. So D value is 6. So what is A value? Just substitute this. 5 plus what is n value? We don't know, which we have to find. And D value is 6. Okay, so what do you get? 5 plus 6. Just you multiply n minus 1 into 6, which will give you 6n minus 6. Okay, so which is equal to 301. 301. So 5 minus 6, which is minus 1 plus 6n. So minus 1, you send it to the LHS, which will give you 301 plus 1, which is equal to 6n, and 302 is equal to 6n. n is equal to 302 divided by 6. Here if you observe, this 302 by 6 is not a whole number, correct? You will not get a proper number, you will get a fraction. It cannot be divided. You can divide with 2, maximum you will get 151 by 3. Okay, 2 3s are, 2 15s are, and 1 will be remaining. So n value is 151 by 3. So always remember, in a sequence, can we say that 150, 1 by 3 numbers are present? It is not possible. Number should be, it may be any natural number or whole number. You can say that 5 numbers are in this sequence or in AP, or you can say 6 numbers are in this AP, or you can say 10 number. But can we say that 150, 1 by 3 numbers are there in this sequence or in this arithmetic progression? That is impossible. So we can easily say that, so this number 301 will not be a term of this AP. Understood? So how can you find out, how can you found it? Because the n value, whatever you got, that is not a whole number. There itself, you can conclude it. Okay? And just I'll write here, 301 is not a term of the given AP. Okay? I hope you understood this. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Find the 11th term from the last term. Here it is given in the sum towards the first term of the AP. So 10, 7, 4 and minus 62. So we have to find the first 11th term from the last term towards first term. So we have to consider like this. We have to go the sequence in the other way. Remember, this is the thing which you have to understand. So minus 62, if it is, for example, if it is 25th term, you have to go like this. This will be the first term. So 24th will be the next term. 23rd will be the first term, second term, third term. You have to go in the other way. That is how you have to do in this sum. So now A value is 10 in the sequence it is there, and D value is 7. Sorry, second term is 7. So D value, how will you find? 7 minus 10. So second term minus first term, which is 7 minus 10 minus 3. And last term is given, which is minus 62, which is there already in the sequence. So according to the formula, last term is A plus n minus 1 into D, which should be equal to minus 62. Okay, and A value is given 10 and n minus 1, because we have to find n value. So keep it as it is, n minus 1. D is minus 3. Just you multiply minus 3 inside. Here also you do a mistake. Minus 3 you have to multiply. Some people will not take minus 3 into minus 1 plus 1. They will take it as minus. So here you should be very careful. This is having negative sign. Okay. So minus 3 into n, minus 3n, minus 3 into minus 1, which is plus 3. So 10, as it is, right, minus 3n plus 3, which is equal to minus 62. So 10 plus 3, 13, minus 3n, which is equal to minus 62. So now, whenever you write here, you just you get here minus 13. So which will be changed to plus 70, sorry, minus 75. Just I'll replace it. So 62 minus 13, which will give you minus 75, which is equal to minus 3n. Cancel, minus sign on both the sides. So 75 by 3, which is equal to n. 3 ones are, 3 twos are 6. Okay, 3 twos are 6 and 15 will be remaining. So 3 fives are 15. So n is equal to 25. So what we got, our sum is not completed yet. So n value we got, means what? In this AP, in the arithmetic, given arithmetic progressions, there are 25 terms are there. So we got the total number of terms. So just I'll write here. So starting from first term, you have 25 terms. Okay. So last term is 25. So just you go from this. This you assume it as first term. Okay. Before term will be 24th term, 23rd, 22. Like this, if you just keep on counting, 15th term will be the 11th term. Understood? So, first term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, sixth term, seventh term, eighth term, like that if you keep on counting, so your 11th term will be 15th term. So, it means you have to find 15th term in this sequence from the last. So, just find A15. So, what will be A15? A15 is equal to, just substitute here, A value. What is A value? We have 10 plus, okay, n value we already know, 15. So 15 minus 1, D value is minus 3. So just we are finding 15th term here. So A15 is equal to what you get, 10 plus 14 into minus 3. 15 minus 1, 14. So 14 into minus 3. So 10 minus 42. 14 3s are 42. Remember, minus 3 into plus 14. So which is minus 42, which will give you minus 32. So 15th term of the sequence is minus 32. Means 15th term from the last term towards left. So towards right. When we consider it towards right. Okay, I'll just explain this again because you need more explanation here. Last term, from first term to last term, we know that we got, in this sequence, we got 25 terms of it. Means last term is 25. From the last term, which will be the 15th term, will be 11th term. Just you count. 25th is the first term from this side, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term, like that. 11th term will be 15th term. So 11th term is 15th term towards first term. So that is the reason I am finding 15th term. So just AN formula only you can use there. Just N value replace it as 15 and A we know, D value you know, substitute it. So A15 will be minus 32. So minus 32 will be the last term. Sorry, minus 32 will be the 11th term towards first term. Okay, I hope you understood this clearly. Okay, thank you guys.